Welcome back to another episode of Bleach Talk, episode 3 here on a beautiful, chill final week of
Chill,
August.
yeah.
Finally getting the fall weather
Isn't
here
it weird?
in the northern. I'm big fans of it. First week of college football is this season, or this week, well, last week, but
Mm,
first official week. Week 1
official,
is
yep.
this week. NFL starts
Coming
next
up.
week. It's really got that fall feel. Postseason baseball's right around the corner. It's got that fall feel. Once again, Will Thomas here with
Very.
the one and only, his mother. How are we doing today, Mom?
Hi, Mom. Hey, living the dream today, I think. It's pretty good. It is, it's crisp. You're south. I'm north. I'm in good old Wisconsin. It's chilly here.
How
It's
chilly
like
did it get?
67. It's like, well, maybe 70 when it got to. It was 60, but isn't it crazy? It was so hot last week. Literally like 54. I went to let the dog out last night. Not a smart idea if you didn't have shoes on. It was cold. That
It's
cement is chilly on your toes. 40
it's
some degrees.
it's beautiful
But
weather.
it's the
I
best time
I
of
would
year.
I would I think anybody
Yep.
would agree. Like this is just I'm in a sweatshirt and shorts. It's just the weather I love. You
You
know,
wore that. How can you say that? You wore that all high school.
huh?
It could have been 20 below. You wore shorts.
We're
So
inside.
you
This
can't
is
be like this. This
it's
doesn't
beautiful.
change your wardrobe. That's all I'm saying. Your wardrobe is the same no matter what the temperature is.
Uh, but we'll get right into it. Big show coming up today. A lot to talk
Mhm.
about. But first, we're going to talk about MLB regular season schedule for 2026 was released yesterday.
That's early,
Uh,
isn't it?
it's roughly the same time they
I,
always release it. But I wanted to talk about this is I feel like
okay.
baseball is the only sport that releases their next year's schedule while the year's still going on.
I can't
Like
think of any other sport that does
like
that.
NFL doesn't
Everybody,
release it.
everybody.
NFL
Yeah.
released theirs in May. Like
Yeah, everybody
obviously
else,
the
you
teams
almost,
the teams kind of get announced who they're going to play, but you never know when they're going to play it. And I mean, baseball can
sure.
announce that
Yep.
everybody plays everybody because that's the truth. But it's just really weird that you're talking 2026 season already, and we're still
Yeah.
we got a month plus the playoffs to play in the 2025 season. My question to you is, do you think when with the MLB doing this releasing stuff that it kind of hurts baseball in the fact of like, say the teams that are at the bottom of the division, they're already like
Hmm.
looking like, okay, who cares about 2025? Let's look at 2026, and then
Okay.
the teams at the top, like say, the Brewers or the Cubs, like
Hmm.
now everybody's like talking about 2026, but we haven't even got, and that people start jumping the gun and thinking ahead.
Hmm. So gosh, well, first of all, kudos to the efficiency of that sports league.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they are all type A's running that place. And they're using some Lean Six Sigma factors there in order to make sure that that is efficient and out the door. That's what we like. I'll tell you why I like this. And I don't know if it really affects the fans. I guess I'm coming from a Brewers fan standpoint.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really be looking at next year. I mean, I would be, but I'd be a little ticked because if you buy your season tickets, if you're looking at being a season ticket holder, like that's where I would be looking. Like, what does the home games look like to
Yeah.
get my season tickets? What seats do I want? Do I want the preferred parking to get the
Mm,
row, and the grill dump right there and the bathrooms right there, or will I go walk 5 miles to get there? So I don't. I think it's nice to have them out. I don't think it affects it too much unless you're winning, because like
yeah.
I would wait. Now, if I was bottom of the league, you bet your butt I would be buying season tickets with the hopes that that the team would come back, it would do better, whatever.
Yeah.
Like those Cubbies fans, they're always going to hope and pray, and we'll see what they do.
Yeah. Month left. A lot of baseball.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about it? You
See,
gonna go buy tickets?
so I thought like used to be in the past.
Hmm.
I thought this made a lot of sense because you didn't used to play everybody. Like
You didn't.
no, that's a fairly new thing that you play every single team in a year.
So you
Now,
play every single. They play every single team that's out there for baseball.
yes. And obviously they play they
That's a lot of teams. Well,
well
it's
you play
30.
130 teams, you play 162 games. And obviously you
That's
play, more
crazy.
teams more than once. But like
Hmm.
I knew like 2 years ago we played the Yankees at home. So
Uh-huh.
I know that the Yankees are going we were going to play at the Yankee Stadium this year. Now,
Right. Was that when you and
they
I were supposed to go in
we
May?
were no, we were going to go to Boston.
Boston. That's
2
right. That
years
was
ago. But
Boston.
instead, I went to when
Pretty
Boston came
monster.
here this year. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
I think in the past, like this was always such a oh, let's see who's on the schedule because you didn't always used to always play everybody. So it was like, cool. I'm
Uh,
gonna look ahead to 2026. Oh,
so,
Brewers got the White Sox this year. Like I want to go to that game, and so you can
mhm.
strategize. Now that everybody plays everybody, it's all just about okay, when do you play them? Like,
Well, it
but
still
like
matters
I
with the
think,
home games because you want to have good
but
home games.
but you know who your home games are gonna be. Like everybody, every like for the Brewers, every American League team that you played on the road this year will be a you'll play at home next year, and every team you played
They
at
do
home
that.
this year,
That's so you know
yeah,
that
it's just you
because
just
you're
flip.
because you're a baseball nut. You know all that already. See,
I
I
mean,
didn't know that.
anybody who looks at the baseball schedule, but you know what I mean. So like, I knew
Huh.
that like
Do we
we
have the
were,
new calendar magnet out?
yeah.
No.
I
So I don't
knew,
know the schedule fully. I
I
got to
knew
get
that
the
we.
magnet on opening day to
I
put it
don't
on the
be, yeah.
fridge.
Well, that's another thing. I want my magnet sooner than in March now.
Yeah,
Can
really?
can I get
We
my magnet for next year now?
they should do that. Quick Trip should hand them out. You
Yeah.
know, you get your what 10 gallons of gas and you get a free brewer magnet.
But
Yeah,
so
why not? Get
like
on
I
it.
don't with my person like this series like because yes, we know the schedule. We could
Yeah.
have listed the teams we were going to play at home. I could have listed them all. I could have known that.
You
But
would
you
have
can't
known that
buy
already.
tickets. You couldn't buy tickets until February still.
Well, I know that's
So
where they
now,
yeah.
so now they're okay. Sit for the next 5 months and plan
So
your
you still
trip.
can't buy tickets early?
No, you can't buy them until February until the single
Oh,
game
that's
tickets come.
stupid. Why would they do that? Why would they release
Exactly.
the schedule and not have tickets?
Exactly.
Well, you know why? Because they want to jerk around with the
Yeah.
price. That's why.
But I mean, it does. I will
Shame
say
on you, baseball people.
some of it's nice because as we found out yesterday, the Brewers open up the season at home against the Chicago White
Mhm.
Sox, which I'm a Brewers
Yeah,
fan. We have a lot of Brewer fans. I have
that's
a lot
screwed
of friends
up.
who are White Sox fans because they grew up in
Mhm.
Chicago. And so, like, yeah, I guess we got 6 months that we can start planning the trip to go to Milwaukee and checking schedules. But
Going to Milwaukee, you're going to all stay here. I got 6 months. I'm going to have to buy a bigger house or list it as an Airbnb so I can rent it out to you guys.
but like I think like the schedule release could come in the third week of November in or the second week of November, and it'd be
Just kind
totally
of
fine
wait.
because
Yeah. Well, yeah. So why do they release it so early? Just
I
because they
couldn't.
can?
I just because they have it done. Why not? I mean, it's just a normal time. Like I said,
Got
in
that
the pa-
person checking the box. Done.
it used to be a cool thing because like you're like sitting here like, ooh, the schedule's getting released. Like we didn't play, the Seattle
Mhm.
Mariners last year, the Brewers, but I wonder if we're gonna play. I really want to see if we play Seattle. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Hold on. It's in our bedroom.
We got a stoppage and
Dad's getting close. Dad's getting
yeah.
close for Tyler. I love it. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
And once again, trying to sneak on the podcast. Okay, just get him a headset
I
already.
thought it was the dog. I heard things creaking. I'm like, how'd the dog get in here? Oh, it's not the dog. It's Dad. I love
It's
it.
the dog.
The
But
dog. It's Papa
that's
Dog.
that's my whole thought on the season schedule getting released now. I think it's like cool. Like we looked at it, but will I look at it again?
Very
No.
anticlimactic now. So here's my whole thing. Then they should. The worst thing they did then, if they want to keep people excited, is have everybody play everybody. They should go back to not playing everybody.
Yeah.
Then it would be really exciting.
But everybody wants you to play everybody because you're missing up on opportunities and matchups. You know what I mean? When's
What?
like
I,
when if
that doesn't. I
like
don't. Who
every like
cares?
I like everybody playing everybody because I could say Milwaukee will play in Boston next year. Now we know the date because the schedule got released. I don't know but like if we wanted to
Oh,
plan
that's
a
true.
trip,
We can get our tickets.
if we wanted to
Oh,
plan a trip, we
yeah.
could go.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. That's good. So, I got to switch my mushroom tea here. Everybody, I don't want people to think I got alcohol in here. This is my mushroom chai tea. So I got a question for you.
yep.
Other sports teams. Does everybody play everybody?
What do you mean?
NBA. Does the
Yes.
NBA do all hockey?
Yes.
Swim? No. Tennis? No. Badminton? You called that a sport a couple segments ago. No, they don't play everybody.
I think
Okay.
football's the only one that doesn't, to personally.
Oh, great. Now they're going to have some great idea. They're going to do that.
Well, I mean, you'd have to play
That
30.
would be dumb.
You'd have to play way
That'd be
too many
great, though.
games.
You'd have more football games, but not to cram in all on one day. I'm tired of them having football all day, like too many games all day. You need to spread
Hmm.
them out. That's my
Well,
football rant. We can
but
go back to baseball.
so schedule's released. We're gonna have to. I guess we got time to plan.
So when is opening day? The 26th of March, you said?
26th of March
So early. We are so going to be in snowsuits. We have had rain and snow
this
and
year was
wind.
nice. This year was nice.
It was cold, but it was
Was it?
nice.
Was it cold?
Yeah. But yeah,
It's
I mean,
March.
it was spring cold.
It's
But it was
Wisconsin in
April,
March.
wasn't
It
it?
wasn't as
It was the
no.
29th. It was the 30th, wasn't it?
Yeah, something.
31st? Crap. Well, at
No,
any rate,
was
it
it
was,
April Fool's Day? Was it the first?
yes,
Uh,
I think so, because the great seats you got, I thought
yeah.
you were screwing around with me, taking me down to the lower
Took you
level.
taking you all the way up and taking you all the way down, walking
Yeah, you
around.
took me all the way up. I thought we were going on Bernie Brewer slide again.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, well,
Unfortunately,
been there,
that'll
done that,
been
Will.
there,
That's
done
not
that.
cool.
Sorry, one time only. Now, unfortunately, I
Hmm.
think we're gonna be up in the nosebleeds. Definitely, if the season
Yeah,
turns
with
out, we're gonna pay probably a hefty price to go to opening day next year,
mhm.
just in case things turn out how we want them to turn out. But
Well, we're
100%,
gonna have to.
hundred
Well, we
percent gonna
won't
be
set a
worth it.
limit. It's gonna be 100% worth it. But which is it? Baseball? You were telling me about that they do the ceremony for the World Series. Which
If
team
we
were we talking about?
if we win the
If
World
we,
Series, then
then they do the
I think the
ceremony.
game's at 6 o'clock on the first day because
Oh,
ESPN.
that's right.
It all comes
Okay,
down to
that's
who,
what I was talking about.
yeah, media and who covers the reigning World Series champions first game. So, but like we said, no matter what, we're gonna go. No matter what, there's probably gonna be a pretty decent sized group. It's gonna be a little different than we've done in the past, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna take multiple
Oh, it's gonna
cars.
be less. We gotta look at getting closer. I'll ask Kate if we can stay on the lake. Oh, that would be awesome. We'll be closer than Milton.
Yeah,
Although everybody can stay here. You guys can just all have a slumber party downstairs.
I'm sleeping in the bed right there.
This one on the floor, that's going to the college. That's why my office looks like I'm a homeless person. I
But
got furniture all over the place. I love all of you children, all five of my children, but I living in chaos.
yeah. So, but other stuff
Anyways,
other schedules that have changed as we jump into college football is the college football playoff. And that really starts out, and I wouldn't say it's changed as the number of teams. It's still a 12 team playoff, but the big change coming in there is last year they had
mhm.
1 through 4 was automatic qualifiers, and then they had a fifth automatic qualifier. But
Ranked
the
one
one
through
through
four.
four seeds for the playoffs were determined by the highest ranked conference champions. Was how they determined 1 through 4. And then the fifth
Mhm.
conference highest ranked conference champion was an at-large bid that could go in wherever their ranking kind of fell in line. That has changed, and now
Okay.
it is straight ranking based. Now you still will have your 5 automatic qualifiers for your 5 highest ranked college football teams, but like
You are losing me already.
so last year, if you were ranked number 13 and won your
Okay.
conference championship, but you were the
Okay.
fourth highest ranked conference champion, you would be the 4 seed. That
Okay.
doesn't
That's
make
last
sense.
year.
That's last. This year, if you're
Uh-huh.
ranked 13th and
13.
you are the fourth highest conference champion, you would
Okay.
end up with the 11 seed because you get the automatic bid, but then
Makes
it's
no sense.
based on your rankings. I don't understand what you're struggling with here.
How do you get from are you ranked 13 and you come in fourth in your conference
No,
as a
no.
conference
You
champion?
are
No,
you are
you're the conference
you're the
champion, so
fourth
you're fourth.
highest conference champion. You're the fourth highest ranked conference champion. The
And how do
top
you end up being 11?
because the top 5 highest ranked college champions turn like
Uh-huh.
conference champions get into the playoff. So if
Okay.
you're ranked 13th as the fourth highest, that means there's going to be a fifth team who's ranked higher than you at like 17, who's a conference champion, who would then be the 12 seed.
Here's how they should do it. I'm completely lost. You're gonna have to don't put your head through the screen. I'm
That's
completely lost. I just want tickets to go to the game. This is what should happen. Regardless of your ranking, if you come in as a conference champion, you should you should be the conference champion. So wait, so hold on here. As I say this, so what you're saying is,
So what
like,
do you
we
want
got
them to
the
do? Just be a
SEC, we
conference
got the
champion?
SEC. Wait, time out. We got the SEC and we got the Big Ten.
Yes.
So the Badgers come in first place, and whoever's in the SEC comes in first place. UNLV,
Okay.
right? Okay,
No,
but
they're not in the SEC,
UNLV
but whatever. For this,
now they are.
now
For the
they are.
purpose of this
For the
example,
person.
they are.
Okay.
Now UNLV is ranked. No, I'm lost. Never mind.
I
I
don't.
was
Yeah.
thinking if they were ranked
Well,
higher than Madison, then
we will
then
just. I
their
think.
ranking
Yeah.
overall will be.
I think we're just gonna have to move on then.
I just okay,
Unfortunately,
but this is a big deal. So I really need to care. Does it really affect me at all if I go to Badger games?
no, because you guys will barely win 4 games this year. So
William, watch your mouth.
no.
Really?
Yeah. There'll be.
You can't watch it. You're not in a mirror. You can see your reflection.
It's, Badgers gonna be bad. Badgers will be
You
bad.
think so? Really?
Yeah.
So tickets
There.
will be cheap. We'll have a lot of cheap tickets.
Yeah. If you want to go sit in the cold and watch your team get beat, go right ahead. I can give you free tickets for that.
If we come down to Western Illinois,
Yeah, we might. You got. We. I can get you tickets for cheap
what's
on
your
Friday
streak?
night.
What's your streak right now?
Hey, we won games last year. Okay.
You broke the 29 game losing streak, right?
26 game losing streak.
Because you won
Yes,
a
we did
game.
break that last
But
year.
then didn't you restart it?
No, we went 4-8 last year.
That's excellent. I think I
Most
do
win
recall you telling me.
most
I think it's
wins
great.
last year since the fall of 2017. Fall of
So,
2018. Fall of 2018.
wow.
Most wins in my time at Western was last year in football.
That's that was
That's
probably crazy. I bet you
that
they
was a good
went
time.
nuts their first win. They lose their
Yeah.
minds.
Eh,
They
we
have a
handled
parade.
we handled it like we've won before.
That's good.
Class.
Classy. I
Joe
like it.
Davis. Joe Davis is the guy.
Classy. We didn't pull
So,
up. We didn't pull a Philadelphia Eagles event on it.
no, no. We didn't go burn down
Tearing,
stuff. Tear,
blowing up stuff,
yeah,
flipping,
we didn't
tearing
do
down.
that. We didn't do that. So,
Classy. You did it classy. I like it. So I apologize. The
yeah.
whole ranking thing. You know me with ranking. It's kind of like gambling. I no matter how many times I got it
Yeah.
under. I
Got to do the
really have to
research.
get things explained.
Got to do the research, I
Oh, I
guess.
did.
Maybe
But
maybe
so
next
I'm
time.
going to tell you, I did do my research. No, no, time out. I'm calling another timeout. I looked it up, college championship, and nothing came up. I
Well,
didn't know it was about rankings. I probably needed to put in rankings.
college football playoff seeding.
That's a lot that I have to tell Surrey
Who's
or
Surrey?
Sammy or well, whoever
Siri?
my
Siri? Who's
my
Surrey?
little talker
Oh,
person on the phone.
Siri's trying to talk to me now.
Siri, is she talking to you now?
That's strange.
Sass.
But
Okay, my bad, my bad. It's sucking at doing the research correctly on that, but so it'll be a good thing. Does it make it more fair? I do want to get the overall gist of this. Does it make it better?
I think it does. I think you're going to get some more the teams that are deserving of the first round bye because that's what it really affected was the first round bye and a team who could be ranked 13th last year, like Boise State got a first round bye because they were the fourth highest ranked conference championship champion. They shouldn't have got probably a
Oh,
first.
okay,
They
that's where
weren't
it
big
comes
enough
in good.
so other teams. So now it's just straight seeding. You automatically qualify, but it's kind of like March Madness where just because you automatically qualify doesn't mean you get a top seed. You might still end up with like a tougher seed. So should be
Okay,
provide some more exciting matchups. Um, so we will.
that'll be fun. Then that will be exciting.
Yeah, we will. We'll have to
I'm
see
excited.
come December. But first round of the
Wow.
college. This is some scheduling stupidness on the NFL's part. First Saturday of the college
Mhm.
football playoff is the same Saturday that they schedule the Bears and Packers game. Dumb.
That's definitely dumb around here.
First of all, the first thing's dumb is the Bears and Packers should never play on a Saturday. Um,
You know, why is that? See,
hey, you
that's
can't
another
complain. You
thing the
just said
NFL started doing that.
you
They're
wanted
just
to
stupid.
you wanted to stretch out the NFL games. Stretch them
Yeah.
out.
I
And so
don't,
now they're
why
playing
do
on
we need
Saturdays
college
and
football
Fridays.
Saturday?
No.
NFL should never play Saturday.
Okay, so what days do you want them to play if you want to stretch it out? Stretch them out.
Sundays,
You just
Sundays,
want to play,
Mondays, Thursdays.
but you're saying that you want to stretch them out. You don't want them all in one day.
Well, whatever. Why? What? I don't. So what I don't. What I
Mhm.
don't remember, and maybe that's just because now we can watch like 20 games at one time. Like, so we're looking at, so we're in the survivor pool. We got to pick our
Yep.
teams.
Yep.
And I will say, oh, I got to watch this game. And dad will go, oh, it's on at noon. And I'm like, yeah, but this other game's on at noon. He's like, yeah, there's 3 games on at noon. I'm like, why would they put 3 games on at noon? You can't watch all 3 games at noon. I mean, I guess you can, but it's stupid. Like, why don't they,
Well, because you have more.
when did that start? Was that always like that? We just know about it now because we can watch three
It's
games at noon?
yeah,
Oh,
it's always been like that.
whatever. Then I think people should go back to liking their home teams.
So,
So,
all right, we'll move on to
okay.
your segment. What do you got for us this week?
First of all, I put some thought into the segment. So,
Okay.
and it has a theme. As we all heard yesterday, and I will be waiting for my invitation in the mail,
Okay.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swifty are now engaged.
Joey literally wanted me to talk about this
She
engagement
couldn't.
on the podcast, and I said I'm not talking about it with my mother because she's a hater.
I am. I'm a little bit. Well, here's the thing. I love,
Mm.
but whatever with the whole, like, the first season she was at the games, it's like that little kid when you're told don't look at something, and so the media was like, don't pan onto Taylor Swift, and every single camera all the time was on Taylor Swift. It's like, can we
Yeah, but
watch
she
the
brought a
game?
whole new audience to the game.
She did, and it was great. I don't disagree, but you and I talked about when this all started that it was all a marketing ploy. You and I both discussed the fact that
You talked about a marketing
I said it
ploy.
was a really great marketing strategy. Yeah. But
Yeah.
why not? You got 2 famous people that get along. But, anyways, love's love. And I love love. So I am very happy for them. So, on the theme of Taylor and old Travis
Yep.
getting hitched sometime
Yep.
in the future, maybe they're already married.
Well,
If they got on a podcast with me, I could marry them. They wouldn't even know
got
it.
it got leaked. It was announced yesterday they were engaged, but I had heard the report from Travis Kelce's dad that they've actually been engaged for over 2 weeks.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Get this. Okay, so we got
Yep.
2 parts of this, maybe.
Okay.
So the first part, this segment is called Love or Lame.
Ah.
And it's based on best relationships in sports.
Okay.
So you're going to tell me if it's really a love relationship or if it was a totally lame relationship. And you got to
Gotcha.
have a reason.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to be tossing out couples that have a sports relationship.
Yep.
You're going to let me know.
Okay.
Okay, ready for the first
Yeah.
one? Charles Barkley and Shaq.
Love.
Love? Aren't they
Love.
great? They're the
Love.
best.
Love. That whole
Love.
crew. That whole
Oh,
TNT crew.
phenomenal.
They are
They
you could
make March.
well, they aren't together in March, but they
Is that May they're together? When are they
Shaq
together?
NBA. Shaq doesn't do college basketball. But
Oh, so that's, well, when are they together
it's
then? May for the
NBA,
playoffs.
NBA. Yeah, in the
Yeah,
playoffs. In the playoffs. In
yeah,
the
in
NBA
May.
playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
but
was
that's
thinking
that's love.
March.
That's a love relationship. Those guys go way back.
Okay.
Love relationship.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I
Love.
love it. I love them poking fun at each other. Those 2 big guys. Remember, was it Shaq? Did Shaq or Charles? They fell. He was running away from him, and on camera, just tripped and fell across. It's like watching King Kong go down.
Slow
It
motion.
wasn't pretty, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Falls are always funny, no matter what. Okay, good. So that one's love. Here we go. David and Victoria Beckham.
I don't know much about the relationship, but I would have to say lame.
Well, they're actually married. That's a husband and wife. He plays soccer. How do you
I
not
know
know that?
I know who David Beckham is, but I didn't know anything about I didn't know. Maybe you're trying to fool me. Maybe he's had multiple wives. Man,
No, no. Well, not that I know of. He's been married to her for a while. I should
Then
look up some
love.
stats
Then
on
love.
that.
I stand corrected.
Nope, you can't
Love.
change it. You said lame.
Love. Okay.
Nope, lame. Lame. Okay. I'm
Lame.
marking it as lame. Will's anti-love.
Yep.
Next one. Ready?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers and himself.
Love. Guy loves himself.
Love. He
Loves himself.
loves himself.
Hey,
You gotta have self-love, right?
got
Self-love
you.
is important.
I mean, that's
You
How
gotta
can
have it.
you how can you love anybody else if you can't love yourself? So
You have to love yourself. So that
love
is
himself.
definitely a love relationship right there. That
Yes.
works for me. I just can't understand why he can't get himself hitched. Isn't he engaged now?
No, I don't. Maybe
He's
I don't
saving
know.
money. He's a smart man. He's saving
Hey,
money.
you know,
Why spend all that money on a wedding and then Although I think who was the race car driver he dated forever?
Danica Patrick.
Danica Patrick. Thank you. I had the was getting the name wrong. That I thought was going to last. That was fun.
Yeah,
I mean, how
I
cool
think
is
Aaron
she?
I think Aaron just got kind of has his ways and his beliefs and his system of life. And if like you're not fully into his system of life,
Got to
it's
be
no big
holistic.
deal. But you got to like
It
you
just
want
moves
to
on.
you want to find people and you want to spend your life with people that, gel into your system of life and he's just not
That's
finding
true.
that. And maybe after football. Maybe after football.
Yeah, when is that going to be?
After this year, supposedly he's only on a 1 year deal.
No, he's not going to
Aaron's
retire.
coming back. Aaron's gonna still play.
Well, he's got a 1 year contract with Steelers.
Yep.
Really, only 1 year.
Only wants to play one more
Somebody will
year.
pick him up. You know who will pick him up next? Broncos.
Why would they
Broncos
need to
always pick up people's trash.
what?
They do.
Why did
Broncos.
you
They had Russell Wilson. Remember forever. They
Yeah.
took him. Who else did they take in? They took Peyton Manning, but Peyton was good. Peyton took him
Peyton
to a
won a Super Bowl
Super
for him.
Bowl. I know. I know. I'm
I don't
just
think that was
saying.
trash. I don't think he's
Well, it
trash.
wasn't trash. I'm going to take that back.
Yeah.
They just like to take up people's sloppy seconds.
Okay. What's next? Who's next?
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy.
Lame. They do not love each other. There's a
They
reason
don't
why.
love each other.
There's a
I
reason
know
why.
Mike's gone.
Yeah.
They
I
fired
know.
him, but
Nope. They did not fire him. They decided not to
he
renew his contract. His contract
it's
has
true.
expired, and he
He
was
is taking.
left. He didn't get fired. He worked his contract.
You know what? He's taking a year off.
Yeah.
A year off. He should hang out with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
Aaron can go
Rodgers.
lock him in a. He could go lock
Look
him in
what
a dark room.
Mike's gonna take a year off. Look what Bill Belichick did with his year off. Now he's coaching college football.
He's dating a 20 points. He's dating a
Lame
24-year-old loving a
or
student. Lame.
loved.
I should have had Billy on there. Oh, Billy, 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 Billy,
But
Billy.
yeah,
I like Bill Belichick. I got a shirt cut off in his honor, just
wow.
to wear for football. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Last one. Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swifty.
Love.
Love.
Love. I mean, I think more
I
and more is coming out about the relationship and everything. And I really do. I mean, I think they are in love. And you want to say athletes and pop culture, and it might not work out, but I think they really are in love.
I think it will though.
I do. I think that they both like understand each other very well. It's kind of weird how well they like
Mhm.
understand their like careers, and they're not fully like engulfed in everybody. And they're like that's the thing. I
Mhm.
think like when you look at Taylor Swift's relationship, a lot of them have been with like actors or musicians, like,
Mhm.
and it's all in the kind of the same realm of putting on a show.
Yep.
And same with like I don't know much about Travis Kelsey's relationship past, but he's found somebody who's
Yeah, I don't.
really putting in the same kind of work and effort. And you'll even hear him. He goes, I got to go out and play football 1 day a week. I don't know how she did all those tours and everything and go stand on the
Mhm.
stage and move around. I mean, but he gets it and she gets it, and
So you know what that's called? Respect.
yeah,
You
I think
actually respect each other a lot. So
and I
that's
think they
I
both are
agree.
like, I think they, it's fun hearing Travis Kelsey's stories of how he really like tried to get, get, meet her at Arrowhead when she performed there and totally just got
Really?
ignored. And so I mean,
Oh, that's so cute.
I really think, I think it's love. I really do. And I hope it
Okay.
lasts. I think for,
Okay.
everything and,
Be good if it did. There might
be
be a
really,
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. They've lasted forever.
yeah.
They're in
And
the
I
same
mean, I think
genre.
Travis is on his way out of football too. So, I mean, I think that will help.
Okay.
I think,
Good. Then he can be the stay-at-home dad.
correct.
He can homeschool all the kids. There are 20
So,
kids.
but.
Okay. So now so that was my segment,
That's
but
a good one. I like that one. I thought you were maybe do like Bill Belichick and the Patriots, or I thought you were going to do Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. You know,
oh
Bill Belichick,
no.
Tom Brady, and the Patriots.
No, no, I wanted to do a theme
Good.
based on
Well,
couples that love each other is a lame relationship. The
Yep.
other thing, though, I was thinking about, though, coolest places for the wedding of the decade. Travis and Taylor.
Taylor,
Where do you think? I got an idea. I think what would be cool. I got two
you're
ideas.
gonna say Arrowhead.
No, I was going to say the Super Bowl because I stole that idea from
Now, did you hear?
agent.
I think Taylor Swift might be performing at the Super Bowl. There's a lot of
Oh,
like things
of
getting
course.
dropped.
When are
Ah,
they going to bring back the eight? Man, when they had Dr. Dre and Eminem and Snoop performing, that was the best halftime ever. When are they going to
okay,
bring them back? And it was all our genre, all my like
yeah.
age
Grow up.
music.
Time to get in the new
Grow
modern world.
up, grow up, stop being in your
Um,
20s.
I hope that honestly that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey have a nice private small ceremony at some church in some no-name town because I think that would be kind of like I mean at some point you got to get out of the public spotlight and I know it's they probably want it just as much as some people want them out of the
Yep.
public spotlight but like it comes back to the word respect. Like respect that these people are like human
They
beings
want
too
a
and
whole life. Yeah.
like yes, it's going to be publicized. It's probably going to be streamed somewhere. I mean, it'll be no different than when like
But the thing
in England.
nowadays is to put your phone in a lockbox at these weddings.
And I mean, that
So
could honestly be a possibility too. But
mhm.
I hope they are able to have like a nice private ceremony that people respect and like
I could marry him. I'm a
are
redneck. I
there
could
for
do
the
it.
right reasons. You know, not to be a paparazzi and annoy them and like,
Right. Yeah.
but like
No, I agree.
let them enjoy their wedding night because you. I'm not even gonna
Listen to
say
you.
you only get it once, but that's not true.
Well, you're supposed to only get it once. The other, I said the Super Bowl or courthouse. I think they should just go off and get married, and everybody's gonna be like, "When's the wedding? When's the wedding?" They're gonna be like, "We've been married for 5 years," kind of like what Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie did. I think they did that.
They
They
just
like
eloped.
got married, and they just love, and it's so much publicity. Like everybody's so wound up because they're so nosy. They want a private little cute church. Hebron, Wisconsin, has a cute little church. I think
Well,
it's a
the Chargers
Methodist church.
or the Chiefs do play in Vegas once a year, so
Yeah, but Vegas weddings aren't. They're so overdone. Do you know those how expensive Vegas? But it's really hard to find a chapel to just go.
I don't think expensive is going to be
I
in the words
guess
of
they're
Travis
probably
Kelsey and
they
Taylor Swift.
probably
I don't think
they know it over
that's a
there.
word that's going to get past. Oh my
We
gosh,
are
it's so
not
expensive.
going over. My dress will not go over $3,000.
Yeah,
Can you
like
believe wedding dresses? Oh my God, they're so
so,
expensive nowadays.
but
Mm.
all right, I'll be interested. My question: how long do you think their engagement's going to be? Do you think it's going to be a quick wedding, or are you going to?
I think I,
I think they're going to wait till he's done with football.
I think it'd be hilarious if they got married like on a Friday night on a football week during the season. Let everybody get all squirrely about. Ooh, does he have a ring on his finger? Does he not have a ring on his finger? His
Well, he
rings
wouldn't
on
play
his.
with a ring on a finger in a football game. He'd
Well,
take
you
it
can get
off.
one of those rubber rings. That's what a
Yeah,
lot of healthcare workers do.
I would say
Well,
they're taking it
yeah, I
off.
think they should get married and not tell anyone and let it go on for like 10 years.
Just see what
Just
happens.
right, just totally, totally mess with people. It'll be like their name will be in the news all the time.
Oh yeah,
It's perfect. Hopefully, we'll see if our one listener shares that information with them.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But all
I got to
right,
put on lip gloss.
to our final segment, our weekly
Okay.
picks. We started it last week.
Mm.
Bad week for Will. He 1 point out of the 4 games. Rough pick. Mom's up 3-1 as she did the smart route and chose most of the favorites just to win.
Well, I got to do
So
the groceries. I'm dancing. I'm
yeah,
dancing.
Mom's
I'm
up 3-1
dancing.
early
I
in the season
won.
as
I'm up 4.
it's 3-1.
No, I won 4 games.
What 4 games did you win?
I won UNLV.
Yep.
I won KU.
Nope. Oh, Kansas. I forgot they did play. So it's 4-2. I forgot the game because I picked Kansas to win too.
I thought you did. That's why
Yeah.
when you're like, you got 1 point, I'm like, I don't know
So
who
it's
you
four to
picked.
two. It's still a 2 point game. I
All
forgot
right.
that game when I was doing the score.
Are you
Uh,
keeping the stats somewhere?
yeah, I'm writing it down today. I'm
I got
actually.
the backside of my note.
So
Okay.
we got 5 games
Week 1.
on the docket that we picked from what will be a heavy slate of football games starting tomorrow night. So we got some games that are on tomorrow night, some that are on Friday night, some that are on Saturday. Um,
Mhm.
but our first game, close to home, by me. The spread has jumped multiple times today. It started when I woke up
Mm.
at 46 and a half. It jumped down to 45, and now it's up
What?
to 45 and a
What?
half. Yeah.
Does the other team even have to show up?
This game will be the Western Illinois Fighting Leathernecks heading to
Mm,
Champaign, Illinois tomorrow, or
okay.
tomorrow, Friday night, for a
Mhm.
6:30 kickoff on Peacock, um, against the
Really?
Fighting Illini and Brett Bielema's squad. Bielema squad currently 45.5 point favorites. Obviously, you can find that different prices. Some have it down to 45 as the
Why are
spread,
you guys playing? Why are you guys playing?
because they're paying us about $425,000 to do it. So
Oh, that's right. You explained to me all that stuff to get those
called a
games.
buy game. We will take the money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it funny they pay just so they can spank somebody and sell some
Hey,
tickets?
yep,
You guys will happily. But hey, here's what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bet on Western.
go for it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take Western outright win. You know why? Because everybody has a bad day once in a while.
Okay, that's just dumb, but okay, go right ahead. That's the dumbest thing I think I've ever heard. That's an FCS school going to FBS, and I'm there. I have honestly, you know what I have? I have a credential to the game. We requested credentials, and I said I want a credential just so I can have a credential, so I can put it with my
I don't know
credential
what that
to
means. And I know
like
that
a
you do things with
like
ESPN, but
I have a pass that I could go to the game that I have field access and bench access and all
shut
access
up.
to
Are
the
you
whole.
gonna go?
No,
Why not?
because I'd
Why
rather
would you
sit on
not
my
go?
because. It's going to be a blowout, probably.
Yeah, but
And
it's cool. You're on the sidelines. You have credentials. Why
it's
would
all
you get credentials if you're not going to use your credentials?
because then I get to put a part of my credentials, proof of all my credentials that I got. That's
So
cool.
you just collect things like a hoarder.
I
You just
collect
get
my
things just
credentials of
from.
all the like schools that we play and stuff. Cool.
But
It's
it's
yeah.
not a story if you don't go. It's like, yeah, that's my credential, but I never went. That's my credential, but I never went. You got to
But you have
go.
one. Okay, well when you have your name on something, that's cool. You'll understand.
I
Yep.
I
Where is it?
do.
Where is it?
I got my name right here on my cheerleader advisor pass credentials to get to the floor during the wrestling state tournament.
Yeah. I guess I
I
could go
saved
if I
that.
wanted to, but instead of riding the bus on Friday and getting back at 1 a.m. on Saturday, I'm gonna sit on my porch with the TV outside, have my feet up, cook the grill, and watch the football game instead.
Don't cook the grill. You
Well,
can
cook
cook
on
on
the
the
grill.
grill,
Yeah.
but if you cook the
But
grill, we're
45.5 point spread. Remember the
that's
rules. You get
crazy.
2 points for the favorite to cover if you choose that. You get 1 point for the favorite to win. You get 1 point if you choose for the underdog to cover the spread, and you get 3 points if you choose the underdog to win. So, what are you?
Hold on. Underdog to win and cover, you get 3 points.
Yes,
They automatically cover if they win. That's what you said?
you get
I have
one point.
notes.
You get 1 point if you choose for the underdog to cover,
Yes. And then
and
you
you,
said
three
three
points for the
points if they win. And I put and cover because I think you had said them all the mom, they automatically cover. The
correct.
underdog wins. Okay.
Correct. That's
See,
what I have.
gambling. See, same thing with the ranking thing. Doesn't always make sense to me. I don't have a Y chromosome, thank heavens.
Yeah. So
Okay.
45.5. Illinois is favored. Who are you going with? What are you choosing?
I don't like Brett Bielema.
Yeah.
I didn't like him when he was our coach for the Badgers. Sorry. Sorry, all Badger fans. Didn't. I like Fickle. Um, I can I make an alternate bet?
No. Four options.
Oh, okay. Because I really want to bet on Western, but I know that they're going to probably lose. So I wanted to bet that they at least scored like 10 points,
Well, you could do
but I
you could do
can't
West
because
you
there's
could get
so
you could
many.
do Western to cover 45.5. That could get you
Yes.
still a point. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Western to cover. That way I can be cheering for Western, and that makes me feel good. Are you
I'm
tracking
also
these?
yeah, I'm also choosing WIU to cover the
Oh,
45.5. So,
okay. I'm putting cover 45 and a half.
but
I get to watch that on Peacock.
on Peacock, 6:30 Friday night
Why not? Why isn't it on ESPN Numeral Trace?
because it's a Big Ten game and NBC has the media rights for Big Ten football.
Oh, okay.
Phil
See,
Simms
that's
is going to
good.
be on the call.
I
Um,
still think that you should use your credentials or whatever
I've
they are.
been having plenty of conversations with NBC throughout the last 2 weeks. They even got confused and thought I was the athletic director of Western Illinois University. So, so
Can you put that on your resume? Put that on your credentials.
we added it to my email
Do you
signature.
have an athletic director?
Yes, we have a director of
Okay.
athletics. Technically, is his title, but yeah, he's the same thing.
Okay.
But
Okay.
all right, moving on to a game that's actually tomorrow night. In Wyoming
Oh,
travels
oh, this
to
our game.
Ohio to play Akron. The
Oh,
Cowboys are 5.5 point favorites on the road.
wait. They're not playing Ohio State,
Nope, they're playing Akron, the Zips,
and they're 5.5 point favorites. I'm
on
going
the
with
road.
Wyoming.
You want Wy? Okay, so you want Wyoming just to win?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Just because I think it's cool, they're called the Cowboys, right? That's what you said.
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to take Wyoming to cover
What's the spread?
5.5.
Oh, that's too much. That's too close for me.
So
I can't handle that stress.
that's what I'm doing. For the next game, we are going to stay in the state of Ohio, and it's the biggest matchup of the entire week, maybe even the entire season right now. And that's when the number one ranked team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, will travel to Columbus, Ohio, and take on the uh, number three ranked team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes. This is the
Mm-hmm.
first time I think ever, or something crazy, some crazy statistic that the number one team in the country is going into week one as an underdog, as the
Really?
Ohio State is
Why would
one
that be? Did they
one
get
and
a
a
new
half.
coach? Too
They're
many new
playing on
kids?
they're playing on the road in Columbus. So it's the number one team in
Well,
the nation versus
Ohio
the
fans are pretty insane.
number
Ohio
one team
State.
in the
Okay.
country versus the number three team in the country. Ohio State is 1.5 point favorites on
Mhm.
Saturday. Kickoff is 11 a.m. on
Oh, I
Fox.
can't wait. You know who I'm gonna I'm regard
Yeah,
I don't care if Ohio State is playing. I don't care if they're playing,
Double
Grandma
J.
Jane's. Yeah. Double J is Ohio State fan. Ohio State all the way. Straight up win. Ohio. Okay.
So you're going to Ohio State to win?
Yep. What's the spread though again?
1.5 points.
So what does that mean? They can't lose by more
Ohio
than
Ohio State, if to cover that spread, they need to win by two or more points.
hmm. I'm trying to think how I can take advantage of this and make a big lead so next week I can also do my victory dance.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do both outright. I'm gonna do win and cover, which would get me 2 points, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So you're going to choose them to cover for 2 points.
Cover for, well, yeah, 1.5.
This one's a tough one for me because I do like Texas. I think Ohio State's tough at home. I've watched them lose some games at
Mm-hmm.
home though in the past in the big time matchups. But it's Arch Manning's first start for Texas. The nephew
Oh, you're kidding me.
Peyton and Eli, their nephew. It's his first start at Texas, and I think the pressure's going to get to him.
Oh, that's so
And
cute.
I'm with you. I'm going to take Ohio State to cover the 1.5 points. I
You
think
are.
it just makes
Good.
it just makes sense. I mean, it's 1.5. Like, what are
You
the
really
odds I
think
just
he's
went
gonna
behind?
you really think that the pressure's gonna get to him? Is he a freshman?
No, he's a junior sitting behind.
So I was just reading. So this is how I remember him that he was going someplace, blah blah blah, out of high school, and
Texas.
Arch, and yeah, well, he went to Texas, right? But I remember reading the article about him going there, and then knowing and meeting Archie Manning down when we were in New Orleans,
Uh-huh.
Dad, Papa Manning,
That's
and
his
then like,
grandpa.
oh, that's so cool. They named the kid, and then I realized it was a nephew, and then I kind of lost track and didn't care very much. But at
Yeah.
one point, I thought that was pretty cool, and totally forgot that he was playing football, and he's a Manning, and yeah, hopefully he doesn't. He'll probably do just fine, but I still want Ohio to win and cover. So
Yeah. Win by a field goal. Make it easy for us.
okay,
So, next game number 4 on the docket is we're heading now to the East Coast, the state of Massachusetts. Temple
okay,
out of Philadelphia travels up to UMass, University of Massachusetts,
mm-hmm.
as UMass starts their trek in a new conference this year. They're joining the MAC, the Mid-Atlantic Conference, as Temple,
Hmm.
the Owls, are on the road as 1.5 point favorites.
Owls. Who?
Ooh.
Who? Who?
So are
One
you
and a
gonna
half. Wait, it's
one and a
University of
half?
Mass.
No, University of Massachusetts, the Minutemen are taking on the Owls of Temple.
What the hell's a Minuteman? That is not a nickname you want to have.
So
That's the dumbest name I've ever heard of. You know what I think of? Orange juice. First thing I thought was Minute Maid, but now it's a Minute Man. What the hell's a Minute Man? That was, I should have had that mascot last week.
there you go. So Temple one and a
Oh,
half
I'm
point
gonna have to do a
favorites.
recap of that. I'm going. So I got to see if the Minuteman can beat the Owls. I don't know anything about either one of these teams, so I'm gonna go. What is their ranking right now?
They aren't ranked.
Oh, okay.
You told me to pick
What?
games that with teams that weren't ranked. You wanted random
No,
games.
because we wanted to learn. Because I said we should be teaching a little bit. We shouldn't
Yeah.
just be talking gibberish that everybody talked. I want to learn.
Yep.
This isn't okay. So where's this Pennsylvania, Philadelphia
That's where
team?
Temple. The game is getting. They're out.
Temple.
Their game was getting played in Massachusetts at the University of Massachusetts.
I'm going to pick Massachusetts. I'm going to
To
pick the
win,
Minutemen
are you going to
to
pick them
win,
to
outright win.
for 3 points?
Oh, they're the underdogs?
Yeah, by 1.5 points.
Nope, I'm still going to do it. University U of Mass. Next week, when I don't know what the hell that means, you're going to tell me. Okay.
I'm jumping on the other train. I'm going
Really?
Temple to cover for 2 points.
Really? You think they're going to do that?
Yep.
You think the Owls are going to swoop on in,
Yep.
chase those men right out of there?
Ruin it.
What are people thinking? I just don't understand these names.
Yeah.
Change it with all the name changing we do in this country. Why in the world do we still have mascots like that? For heaven's sakes!
And our final game is a team who played last week in Lawrence, Kansas, the Fresno State Bulldogs. They're on the road still for week 1, their
Okay.
second game of the season, playing Georgia Southern. Actually, we're home. Georgia Southern's traveling to them, and so 1.5 point favorites is Georgia Southern as Fresno State,
Really?
after starting 0-1 last week at the hands of the Jayhawks, looks to rebound at home for their first win of the season. What do we got?
I'm gonna go with they win. The Bulldogs win. Is that what
Just
they
the
are?
Yep, they just win.
Outright win. I'm just
3
putting
points.
Bulldogs because I can't remember. Oh, Fresno State, that is. I think last week I said I didn't like Fresno State because I didn't like the name, but now, and I was going to go with Georgia, but I don't know. I think everybody needs a win. They got to get back on that victory train.
Yeah. I'm in agreement. I think Fresno State at home, I think they pick up the win. Um,
Mhm.
so I'm going as well. The win.
Just a straight out win.
Yep. Give me 3 points for the win as underdogs. So
Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, I would get 3 points. Okay, thank you. See that
yep.
crap? I tell you. Okay,
Yep.
so I got a question for you now. You're going to try to get us off here, and I know we're trying to keep it to an hour, but now I have 6 minutes. What do you think about the Badger game for tomorrow night?
Well, I haven't even looked at it.
Really? They got
Central Michigan, I know that.
isn't that crazy they're doing that on a Thursday night? Why would
I
they
mean,
do that?
because it's football. Because there's no NFL this week, so they can play. Why is Western playing on Friday night?
Oh, that helps me out because I was just going to say we would have that's right. NFL's not starting until next week, so we don't got a
Correct.
Thursday night game.
Correct.
Okay.
So spread it out. But with that being said, that wraps up. Next week we'll have our first guests on our show.
You do?
Yep.
Who? I haven't approved them.
It doesn't need your approval. It needs mine, and I approved. Caden Strengths, 2020, what was he, 2023?
Minuteman?
Sox, 2023-24 Sox math champion will be joining us.
What?
Yep.
Like the White Sox?
We'll explain all of it next week. You're going to have to stay tuned. And Caden Strens will be joining our podcast.
fun.
next week, and we'll have some more fun talking about everything sports with him and getting to see some of his takes on some
Oh
things
boy. Oh
on Bleacher
boy.
and Talk. We'll see you next week.